Well, day number 3 of the High Plains Regional Finals has come to a close right here in Loveland, Colorado, and we finished it up with the number 10 shootout. The champions got to take home $10,704 and Martin Trophy saddles, and let's find out who those champions are as we walk through the top 5 in the short round. We're going to start with the 14th high back. It's Jerry Draper, Wade Draper, a team out of Colorado, $34.94. So if they can rope this steer in an $8.97, they'd bust their way into the lead and go to the number 1 position. And what happens? Jerry gets him caught. Wade comes around there, a clean run of $8.78, putting him at $43.72, and they're going to hold the lead all the way up to the 6th high team back. As the 6th high team is Chris Anderson and Michael Schafer. This team's $32.50. Now an $11.21 would put them number 1, and Chris Anderson gets it on this steer, moves him out. Michael comes in, clean run, $7.46. They're $39.96, and they are the leaders of the roping. The 5th high team back, Frankie, Hough, and Zane Mozingo. Frankie having a great day so far. Here he is back for more. Zane Mozingo is on target. Now they are $31.30, so if they could beat $8.65, they'd jump into the lead. And what happens right here? Frankie Hough, Zane Mozingo, $11.83. Puts them at 43-13. That's including the penalty right there. They are second. We'll go to the 2nd high team back. Bryton Scheller, his partner, Clint Scheller. This team out of Colorado, just right next door. They're $28.57. $11.38 is all they need to do to go to the lead. Bryton, this little guy does a great job getting him caught. Clinton to the backside. They're smooth, $9.72. They're $38.29. They are guaranteed $7,136. But they have one team to sweat, and that team is Kyle Dailey and Philip Charlton. Now, these Nebraskans are serious about team roping. They're 26-17 coming here. They got to be in a 12-11 to win the roping. And Kyle Dailey gets out on the steer, moves him out to the left. Philip Charlton cleaning it up. Smooth run of 8-12. They're $34.29, and they are taking home the win of the number 10 shootout right here. Kyle Dailey and Philip Charlton are $10,704 richer, and they've also got trophy Martin saddles. Let's go down and visit with the champs out of the number 10 shootout, Kyle and Philip.
Kyle, you just won this 10 shootout. You guys were roping kind of at the bottom of the pack during the roping, and then you come back high call. Tell me what your strategy was in this roping.
My strategy when I came here was to just catch every steer and handle them the best I could and let my partners take care of the rest. That's all I do when I leave home everywhere I go.
Well, it worked out. Well, tell me about your partner. How did you guys get together to rope in this shootout?
We have known each other for a lot of years, and we roped back in Nebraska quite a little. And actually, I was not staying for the 10 today, and he talked me to stay for the 10 prelim, and we got into the shootout, and this is what happened.
So what did he have to tell you to get you into the 10 prelim?
Not much. Just kind of please, or he didn't have to tell me much. He just kind of encouraged me about sticking around, and like I said, we've roped a lot together, so it didn't take much to get me to stick around.
Well, what brings you from Nebraska to Colorado to rope at these regional finals?
They're really good ropings, good production, good cattle. And I've been coming out here ever since they've had it here, and just gives me a place to go before fall hits, and I get really busy, and then I got a break, and then I go to Oklahoma City.
Well, awesome. Congratulations and great roping today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Phillips, you're telling me you're nervous now, but you weren't during the roping. You guys were high call back. What kind of pressure is that watching 20 teams go before you?
Well, I have a lot of confidence in my header. We roped a lot together, and I knew he'd give me a good handle and he'd catch. So it was just my job to clean up and make it work.
Well, he said that he wasn't even going to stay, and you had to talk him into roping in the prelim, and then you guys got into the shootout. What did you have to tell him?
Well, just told him that I thought we had a good chance of winning, and that his work could wait till Monday.
Well, that's always good advice. Well, walk me through this short round run. You back in the box, and then what happened?
We knew the steer was pretty good. We knew he'd kind of run to the left, and so I just stayed back just a little bit and tried to let him run just a little bit straighter pattern. And so I had a good shot, and he roped him good, and I thankfully roped 2 feet, and the rest is history.
It worked out good. Well, now your son was over here just loving this saddle.
Yes.
Is this the first saddle you've won?
No. This is a 3rd U.S. saddle I've won, thankfully, but my first shootout saddle. And I won a saddle back in 05, the year that he was born, and I told him that he could have that saddle if I won a saddle out here. So he gets that saddle now.
Well, super. Congratulations and great roping today.
Thank you very much, and nice production from USDRC today. Thank you very much.
What a story right there. Kyle Dailey and Philip Charlton. These guys were almost out of here. Then they decide to stay, rope in the prelim, get a spot in the shootout. And what happens? They're shootout champions, and they're $10,704 richer, and they get those beautiful Martin Trophy saddles. We've got more coverage from the final day at the High Plains Regional Finals in Loveland, Colorado, right here on The Final Spin.